This is about how motivated I am today. I've been working on my living room. Sitting here watching videos. Got my little table here. Check this out. Got my nice pine box that I haven't sanded yet. That's a pretty cool box. Check this out. Got storage and a table. There's still snow everywhere. It's so unmotivating walking back and forth through the property in snow. Goodness gracious. I ain't complaining. I'm just saying. But one thing I do have to do is go out and get more firewood for this wood stove. It's super warm, but I don't want it to cool off. I think this is gonna be one of my main spots this winter. This just became extra. I still love hanging out up front by the fire pit, but at the same time, this is nice to be able to come over here and relax. So I think I'm gonna have both burning a lot. So that means I gotta collect a lot of firewood. And I'm not doing too much in the snow, just enough to get by for tonight. I don't even know about the front fire pit. I think this is definitely where I'm chilling tonight. I still want to go back and sand some boxes a little bit. I'm just taking it easy. Not too motivated, but still get a little bit done. While the snow melts, I hope the sun's gonna come out soon and get rid of this stuff.
Have seen some things in life. Life teaches you much more than anybody can ever teach.
Chilling, watching videos. Dude, check out this chest, man. This thing is gonna be so cool. I've had it sitting and drying. How cool is that gonna be? I'm gonna sand it and finish it. That's a nice sized chest. Pretty cool. I can't wait to finish this amongst a million other things. Check out my new living room. Oh yeah. Oh, and I guess I have a new cat. My neighbor's cat's been down here eating us out of house and home. Got to step up over here. 3 tiers. Looking a little messy. I need to clean up some for sure. But we're getting organized, figuring out how we want things. And I think this is definitely going to be my little living room right here. Nice, cozy little spot. My glove drying spot over here. Drying socks. Keeping the feet warm. I just need to go out in the winter wilderness and get a little bit of wood to feed this wood stove. I want to crank this thing up a little bit. I feel like I am the weather today. I just got like the winter blues. The winter whites. I got the winter whites. That's what I got. Earlier the sun peeked out and I was like, yes, I thought it was gonna be like a sunny day and melt all this snow. So I covered up my bed with a tarp because, like, if it stays cold and the snow melts off the roof, it's okay. But the minute the sun comes out and starts warming up the roof, the whole roof gets condensation all over it and starts dripping like all over everything. It's insane. Only when the sun comes out though. Like if it stays cloudy and cold all day, the snow, you can hear it melting, but it'll stay dry up here. And it happened the other day when the sun came out, the last snow, the sun came out and melted it off the roof, and it just, the whole roof started dripping from condensation. So I went crazy getting all the snow off the roof, covered my bed with a tarp and covered other stuff with a tarp, and the TV. I draped the tarp over the TV and everything to protect stuff. But that's crazy. And I didn't even turn on the camera. I was just so busy trying to get all the snow off the roof and to stop all of that dripping. Yeah, I didn't even turn on the camera. But I thought I'd talk about that for some reason. Oh, I think I'm about to put the coveralls and some shoes back on. Go fire up a chainsaw. We still going. Well, we're getting a little empty in there. We need to fill this thing up with some hardwood. Perfect spot to hang the coveralls. I got the feet, the legs there drying. They were super wet and they're pretty dry already after, I don't know, an hour or so. Nice spot for my gloves. Actually dries the gloves pretty good. Look at this dude. You need to go home, man. At it again. Left my chainsaw back here. I actually had my eye on this little tree. I left it standing, but it's real dead and dry. Perfect tree for when it's snowing like this. So I was like, man, I can probably cut that tree up and fill the wood stove up at least once, maybe twice. I'm about to find out. I think we're gonna break out the Husky 55, get the wood stove going. I might get up the motivation to get this one going back here. Maybe get back to some of this action. Tree I'm talking about is conveniently right by the shelter too. I think that's hardwood. I don't know what kind of hardwood, but it's dry and it's standing up with hardly any snow on it. I might be able to push it over. Probably could if I really wanted to. I'm about to cut this thing down, cut it up and load up the wood stove. It looks like it'll actually load it up a few times. Get the living room nice and warm. Next, I'm gonna have to get me a real small wood stove for the cabin. Dude, I got the propane heater in there, but I haven't bought any propane. Propane's crazy, man. It's just ridiculously expensive. And it burns up fast, and it's just, I'd rather be out here warming up the shelter anyway, where I hang out mostly. But a little wood stove in that thing would be pretty cool. Let's heat up the living room. Hopefully this thing don't break off and hit me in the head. This is a dead tree. It's hard though. Man, that wood's so nice. I don't even have to split it. How nice is that? I'm gonna throw some of these in the wood stove. But I forgot to grab them, and I figured it wouldn't take long to cut it. But heck yeah, we got wood. It's gonna, I think it's gonna burn hot. The bottom parts are gonna burn really good, but this top part is very, very dry. It's gonna put off some heat, but I think it's gonna burn pretty quick. All right, we're letting all the heat out. There we go. There's our haul. That's most of that tree. And then I got a piece laying right there. We're gonna load up the wood stove. I'm gonna start with the top ones, load it up with those, and see how nice they burn. Let's get it in. I'm just gonna stuff this thing. Fit as much in there as I can. These are very light, so hopefully it's good enough wood to at least create hot coal, embers, whatever you want to call it. Heating up the living room. Dude, I love my little living room. I love it. It's making me want to get more creative, for sure. I love the chest sitting there. That's cool. That's more motivation too. It's pretty loaded up. I'm gonna let those do their thing. See if it puts off any heat. Now that I've been using this the past few days, I've noticed I really would love to be able to sit here. So I think I might have to build me like a little bench. That way when I'm loading it with wood and sitting here messing with it, I can also have a seat here to sit by it. The more I use this, the more I'm going to come up with ideas of how I want to better it. Definitely need some wood. We got to mill boards.
They've been through it.
I was wondering, did you use the community resources, any real gang type people in the film?
Everybody's real. Everybody's real except for the actors that you know. Everybody in the movies.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Those are real Bloods and Crips, and all the children in the movie live in the neighborhoods that we were in. And we really wanted to do that.
Check out our new video. 322 views in 33 minutes. Fire's feeling warm. Feels pretty nice over here. I loaded it up a second time. I'm kind of tempted to cut down another dead tree I see over that way. It's a little further away. I had to do more hiking to get that one here, but I think it'll be worth it. It's another real tall tree. I think the bottom is about the same, maybe a little bigger than the last one. So I might go cut that one down real quick before it gets dark. To keep this thing warm, this is pretty much it for me. I'm gonna be chilling here. My cozy new little living room that I'm pretty happy with. Until I decide to go take that tarp off my bed and go to sleep. That's about what my night entails, I think. If I had like 50 to 100 bucks, I might well walk up to the gas station and get me some dinner. Shoot a couple games of pool, but I will come up eventually. This is the tea I heated up this morning. Still super hot. I had it in my thermos. Made some nice tea on the wood stove. I guess this is just one of them trying to add views to the YouTube revenue. At least while I'm bored and doing nothing, y'all still got something to watch. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out in my new little living room by my wood stove with me and getting some firewood to keep it going. It's getting pretty dark and it's all wet out there. I ain't driving. I'm not bringing the camera with me when I go tackle this next tree. I'm gonna go cut it up real quick, like there's nothing to it, like this other one. Bring it in here, that way I'll have some wood for the next hour, however long I'm hanging out. And then I'll sleep and have a little bit in the morning when I wake up to heat me up some more tea. And hopefully I'm a whole lot more motivated tomorrow to get it in, man. To get it in. Gotta keep these videos rolling. I gotta keep all these projects rolling. Need to drop a tree, mill some boards. Like, hopefully we're gonna get it all together here shortly. Dang right. I love you guys. Hope you have a good night. I'm having a pretty good night. Just hanging by the fire. the wood stove. It is very nice compared to the fire pit with no smoke. It is wonderful hanging out by this thing with no smoke. When I'm hanging out by the fire pit for the last 3 years, more than that, camping and everything, you're always breathing in smoke. It puts off amazing heat, but the downfall is smoke. This is amazing, just sitting here by this warmth. No smoke. Sit here and make your tea without getting ashes in it. I'm looking forward to cooking on this thing. I cannot wait to get my freaking Chevy going again, which will be pretty soon. But once I get that going, I'll be able to go to the grocery store and actually get some stuff to cook and maybe bake. I was watching a video, I think yesterday, where they used peanut butter and bananas. I think they used bananas, peanut butter, and blueberries, and made peanut butter blueberry banana muffins. And it looked like it came out good. I was like, man, I'd love to do that over the wood stove. That would be so cool. And I was thinking not only blueberry, but you could do chocolate chip ones too. How amazing would banana, peanut butter, and chocolate chip muffins be? Oh my God. Or just cookies. They made muffins, but you can actually make cookies too on here, like a cookie sheet. So I would love to do that and start doing healthier desserts, you know. And maybe do some stews. I would like to do some vegetable stews and stuff. And who knows, man. So this is great. The little living room is awesome. That is awesome. If I start bringing pots and pans up, well, I can work through the garage when I'm cooking and doing that type of stuff. So I'm gonna have to make this a lot more convenient for traffic for sure, because I'm gonna be over here more than I thought that I was gonna be when I actually put this wood stove in here. I was planning on setting up a little further away. Now I'm noticing this is perfect, right close to it to hang out, especially until I get the walls up. Once I put wood up on the walls and stuff, maybe the heat will travel further up. I'm not real sure, but I'm pretty happy with this little setup here. This is amazing. This is like home away from home over there, where I've been hanging out for years during the winter, starting fires and cooking and everything over there. Now we have expanded and we have 2 cool hangouts with fire, cook at both places and do the same thing in both places. The thing about that area is I have the table and everything over there, so it's a lot easier to cook like meals. But if I'm gonna bake something or just do something simple, this would be nice. I don't want to be over here cooking with a bunch of grease and stuff like that. I don't want to do that type of cooking over here, unless I'm in a pinch, like it's raining or yeah. This is also, that's another thing. This is gonna be an amazing upgrade also, is when it's raining. I have problems cooking and all that when it's raining in the fire pit. So this will be perfect for rainy day cooking and all of that stuff too. Anyway, well, that's about it. I'm gonna have to force myself to get up, put my clothes back on, and go cut this tree down before it gets dark, because it's getting real close. I'm about there with a headlamp. But I definitely need to go grab a little bit more firewood. I still have quite a bit left over there. I'm not walking over there yet, but I still have a few pieces left of that tree. I could probably fill it up another good time with that tree, but I'd like to have this other tree, especially for in the morning, so I don't have to go cut that tree down when I first wake up in the morning.